Good morning, everybody. Hi, I'm Terry at Holding Your Space, and this is our meditation tribe. So please join us. Hi, Annie Bear. Hi, Flowing. Hershey, how are you? Oh, my goodness. So, how'd everybody sleep? Oh, Flowing, you have scoliosis and your back has been achy. Wow. Hershey says, ice does nothing but make it worse. You need heat. Hi, Jeff Bailey. How are you doing, dear? Did you have? I know I've asked you this like 20 million times, but I think your session with Sterling's coming up, isn't it? Yeah. Hope heat helps, says Annie Bear. I had I had a back thing this weekend too on Saturday, so I gotta. Oh, it's in August. Okay, well, forgive me if I keep asking that until August. I'm gonna try to put it in my brain today. Keep it in there. I bet he's booked like crazy. I just can't imagine. Well, I think you're lucky to get into him, right? Well, obviously, but even so, like, because Linda doesn't do any more meditations, or not meditations. She doesn't do any private readings usually. I think too, right? She quit doing that. Yeah, really lucky, Jeff. That's so exciting, man. I'm so excited for you. I want to hear all about it. Yeah, so I got a back spasm this weekend, and it's a lot better now. But I haven't been to pick up my new blinds yet because it hurts. So, hi, Lauren. Good morning. Hi, Teresa Ford. So good to see you. Yeah, and I don't know, like it's weird how that stuff happens, isn't it? My brother and my sister both have really bad backs on occasion, not always, but on occasion. So I don't know how much of it is hereditary or not. Um, so I could have slept in a little bit longer. I hit the snooze button twice. I don't know about you guys. And the second time I looked at it and it was 5:55. I was like, okay, that's a sign. Get up, get going. Oh, Annie Bear, you ice your back every morning. That's probably a great way to wake your body up too. Do you put your legs up the wall when you do that? Does anybody else do that? Put their legs up the wall? Um, Hershey says, I've had scoliosis since I was young, so I'm used to it. But today it's being a butthole. Don't like no buttholes, do we? Yeah, they're no fun, man. Well, gotta have them. But yeah. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, Hershey. Um, yeah. So I'm kind of thinking about today is my yoga group meets, and we Zoom almost everything now, but this is what I call deliciousness yoga because it's easy yoga and you just kind of lay there and twist and stuff. Oh, Annie Bear, you did your first Reiki meditation yesterday. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it is a fun yoga group, and everybody's really friendly. We've been doing it for, I guess, 8 years now together. I thought it was 7, but then I had to look it up. Um, and we're all different ages, and probably a group that wouldn't have met in other circumstances, but we're all really close. Oh, Annie, you use the Insight app. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a really good app. Oh, Hershey, you're going to breathe and stretch out. I will work it out. So, does stretching help you? I was kind of worried about that stretching for a muscle spasm today. I wasn't sure if that would work or not, but I think I'm going to give it a go because it's just so relaxing. Oh, you know what? Today's Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, tomorrow is deliciousness yoga. Okay, good. That's good. I have one more day to rest up. Um, so I pulled us some cards today. I'm holding on to our green crystal. I love that crystal. And okay, my first card is Revelation. So I this is like us scrying into that mirror with Mother Earth that we did. I think we did it last week when we looked in and saw ourselves. And so I think that there's going to be a revelation. This could be something for all of us here, or this could be something for the planet that's coming up, something in the news, perhaps. And all these things manifest themselves on all different levels, right? So it could be all of that. Oh, Annie Bear says at the very end of the meditation, I said, you may feel emotions like this for a few days. Don't know, but that really cracked me up. Right? And courage. So, and Ganesh comes in like Durga Ma, right? Riding on the horse or riding on the lion. Durga Ma, she takes care of people that are not just based in ignorance, but based in wanting to control people by fear. And she takes them out. She destroys them, even though she's the mother of the universe. She's a mama bear. So I love Durga. And then protection. So keeping up our protection. Annie Bear says, I'm like, you tell me now? Well, the more that we open up, then the more protection that we need. But not protection so much. Like a lot of people believe in demons, and it's, I mean, in a lot of churches, Western and Eastern, so they have a lot of that. But that's why every day we bring in our ancestors and our loved ones and our angels and spirit guides. So, but protecting ourselves, I think that there's going to be a lot of revelations coming out in the next couple of weeks politically. Yep, taking out the low vibe. El Correcto, Teresa Ford. Yes, ma'am. We certainly are. But I love the way that he flies doing that, the energy that he has with it, because he isn't, it's like, supersonic diva kind of. Yeah. Lauren says, well, it's the energy of a reckoning on Earth. Happy to know she will be taking more fearmongers. Yeah. And so this morning before we started, I was listening to Debbie Freebird's Spirit, and she does a thing with Chris. I don't know if you all met Chris before, but she's on here a lot too in the group. And she's amazing. Has an amazing life, and a professor, and has written books on all sorts of different things. But anyway, and they were just talking about fear mongering too, and how love is the power of the earth that takes that away, which I thought was really beautiful. So yeah, taking out the low vibe with love, Teresa Ford. That's us. That's us. And and Annie, when you said, I said, oh, now you tell me. It's funny because I felt the same way. When I first went to Chopra and I was doing some of the stuff with them, and they're like, okay, your life's going to change now. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Nobody said this. But yeah. Annie Bear says, I have a group energy go through my spirit team for my protection. Anyone else? Yes, definitely. Definitely. And we can do that today. And also, Annie Bear is going to be on Thursday, so we can have her talk more about that. That's going to be really good. She's going to be on, I think it starts at 1:30, Annie Bear. And then we're going to get together at 1, and I think it starts at 1:30. Or maybe it starts at 1. I also asked the energy sent out to go through my spirit team. Anyone else? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I walk with a pretty full group most days. Yeah, that's right. So it's 1:30 Central Time and 11:30 Pacific that we're going to be on. Thank you. I have my calendar right here, but I need to know. Good morning, Maruta. How are you doing, dear? Uh, yeah, Lauren says she asked for protection and send that energy to all. Yeah, and the more that we work together, I mean, all our energies come together. Clara says, hang off your shirt. Hmm, okay. It will be great seeing and hearing Annie. Yeah, Annie's amazing. It'll be really great. She's got beautiful poetry and protection. So, yeah, Grand Rising, Maruta. So, anyway, we were just talking about protection. So we pulled this card and protection with love, right? Because love is definitely the energy of the universe and the driving force of the universe. So when we're attached to that love and bliss, oh, Maruta, you're a little tense. You can use the meditation today. Well, we'll get on it here. Okay, wondered about that. Thank you, Troll Slayer Flowing. Yeah, gentle hugs, Maruta. Yeah, we're going to come in with some pink light for you, pink and white. So, oh, let's do a little twist in here for a minute. If you can, if you can't, don't. If it's going to be bad on your back or your shoulders, just imagine that you're doing it. So, one great thing about the brain is you just have to imagine that you're on vacation. Imagine you're at the beach or in the mountains, and your brain doesn't know the difference. It'll start releasing endorphins and relaxing you. Oh, Jeff, I'm so glad you're here, honey. Thank you for being here. So, Jezree, perfect timing. Yay. Hi, Samantha. So, let's go ahead and get started. And, oh, Jeff. No, yeah. That means we're getting somewhere, huh? When the trolls start coming in. It's pretty funny. I got all excited when we got our first troll. I was like, oh my God, oh yeah, we had a troll. So let's bring in, but we're going to put protection around that and lots of love. Let's bring in all our guides. And you might start, just play with this if you can physically. Just kind of rock a little. Imagine the earth, the circadian rhythm, and imagine ourselves attaching our rhythm to the rhythm of the earth today. Just give it a little rock. This is kind of like when your mom used to rock you, right? Let her hold you. Just let Mother Earth hold us, babies. Our elder, Mother Earth. So imagine that rocking movement if you can't rock physically, or if you're at work listening. Just moving a little bit, relaxing. This is a great tool to use to kind of calm yourself. Oh, Miss Charlotte says, I was just thinking Earth, enjoying maple syrup. What a lovely creation. That's beautiful, Miss Charlotte. So we'll just rock for a minute here. Imagine ourselves being held in our mother's arms, Mother Earth, Durga, holding us. How she can be a mama bear sometimes, and sometimes she can be astonishingly abundant, maternal, the divine feminine. Now we'll go ahead and go up to Father Sky, feeling his fierceness, his clarity, and his protection. Feeling his energy. Imagine him up there, putting a little wind behind our sails, rocking a little bit more. And with this wind he gives us the power to create, even mini creators. creators of our own universe, all around us, filled with love, filled with light. We can witness those that come to us without that, or situations that arise with fear or anger or doubt. That's normal while we're on this planet. But He's going to give us that strength, that wind, that we can witness it and not attach to it. Oh, Hershey says, I need to imagine someone walking on my back, and I would like to imagine me back in gymnastics. Okay, let's do it. So now we're going to call in all our guides, since Mother Earth wanted to come in first and take care of us. Imagine all your guides all around you. Some are from different galaxies, different colors, maybe some green skin or blue. The tall whites are here, as they always are, all around us, protecting us, getting that strength and wisdom from them. Sitting up a little taller because they're giving us support, lots of support. Beautiful white energy comes in. Now, bringing in our ancestors from this lifetime and others as they come in. Hearing the beat of the drums. All that beautiful energy and the singing. Start to hear the singing. Vibration of love. Hearing that, and they're singing. And they're holding us, telling us we're doing such a great job. They're so proud of us. And they're so happy. So they're astonished at all our work. Now, let's go ahead and bring in our spirit animals. Tyler there on the floor. He just sighed. So, bringing in spirit animals and animals in the physical. Any animals that we've had in this lifetime come to us. Maybe a goldfish, turtle. We've had some crabs here, some of those little guys that have that big, hermit crabs, lots of hermit crabs. Seeing them come in too as they waddle in with their shells, holding on to things. And so today we're going to let go. Taking a deep breath in and allowing all that energy here. Hi, Thomas. We just got started. Now we'll merge. Imagine holding the hand of the person on your right. Give it a squeeze. And feeling it on your left hand. That circle of light goes all around the planet. Bringing in energy. Let's play with that energy for a minute. You can receive it on your left and give it on your right, so you can move that energy a little bit. So this is a good thing to do while we're visualizing light, because light's not linear, is it? So seeing it move, we can spin it around the planet. And now let's hold the planet in love and light. Just go ahead and shine that light like through your right hand, accepting from the left hand, and shining it like you have my sister calls it the leaf blower meditation sometimes. So just pouring out love and light, peace and understanding all around the planet. And now let's let anybody here that needs to walk into that circle that we're giving light. Hershey, definitely Hershey. Maruta, Jeff. Everybody walk in and take their turn. Just breathing it in like a shower, love and light. Accept it. Breathe it into your heart space. Feel it. Whoa, that's a major rush, isn't it? Feel it as it is all around our circle. Now in come our angels again, behind us, our loved ones. They touch our hands, they touch the circle, and it just is amazing, isn't it? Today we're going to ask for protection with this light, seeing the whole planet as we move our hands around again. The whole planet surrounded in light, woven like a big ball of yarn. All our children from this lifetime and others that are currently on the planet. All our loved ones included in this love and light, especially those that we don't love. Giving them some love and understanding. It's free will planet, so they don't have to accept it, but everybody's enveloped in love. Now let's see it go through in a few different colors. Let's give that beautiful green love, healing love, all around them. Grows out and it grows bigger. It's always in movement, isn't it? It's energy. And see how that affects our heart chakra, how big our heart chakra gets with this. Let's bring in some purple for spirit. And as we get that energy, we receive it. So we're not using our own energy. We're receiving from our left hand and giving with our right. And see how it passes through each one of us. And our light grows. Our awareness, our strength, love, and protection. Now, let's bring in some pink light. Anybody that needs it. Well, we all need it. What am I saying? So turn to the person on your right. We'll all have our backs to each other if you want to give it a little visual. And just from the back of that heart space, that heart chakra, just go ahead and send that beautiful pink light, healing our consciousness. Mm-hmm. Oh, Hershey, I'm so glad. It's getting better. Bringing that pink light, letting go. Sometimes we're carrying things in this lifetime, right? Constructs, pain, emotional pain. And again, let's do the leaf blower and just blow it out. If there's any dust there, just relaxing. Now accept it with your left. And through the back of your heart, breathe it in. Now we're also going to do a purple light here. Love and understanding. Love and kindness. Both spiritual and earthly. And this is going to help a lot with our anxiety and also protection, right? Protection. That we can take anything that comes at us with awareness, seeing it, knowing that we're divinely protected. And again, let's send that all the way through the circle, all around all of us. Now, I'm still feeling a little something in the solar plexus. So we're going to bring in the sun, seeing our solar plexus, a beautiful golden sunlight, and connecting to that light that comes from the sun, all the solar flares, our other brain. Breathing in and breathing out. See us surrounded in that yellow light. Love and enlightenment. Anywhere is swooshing turquoise light just for fun. Amen. Let's do it. Let's get our turquoise on. I think mine's right here. Nope, I moved it. It's okay. So, I'm wearing it. Okay. Seeing that turquoise light move in there. Any other color that you want. So, and you can play with this with your hands even. Imagine swirling it like a bird as it flies through, like Lord Ganesh as he flies through with protection. And see how he works with that yellow light as well. Enlightenment, immortality, transcendence, love. And we'll bring in a rainbow around everything. Rainbow of light. Feeling us all encompassed in all this energy. And again, our angels come in behind us. And they bring in a bright gold that kind of just seals the deal here. Sealing the deal with that beautiful golden light. So, know that this is a place that we can come back to. Smelling it. Seeing it. Hearing the music of it, the vibration. Imagining what that sounds like, and I'm hearing John Denver. I don't know why. Rocky Mountain High coming in. And also tasting it. Creating that brain wave, that place where we can go back to this. All right. Now letting go. Bring our awareness back. Together. We fly together. Let's go ahead and go around the earth one more time. Just imagine you're on a bird looking down. Or you can be on a dragon. Lauren's here. Good morning, Kieran. Going around the earth. Swooshing down if you want to, doing a dive. Coming back out. Seeing the patterns of what happens. Not attaching to them. But looking down on them and being aware of them. Feeling them if we want to. Going back up for a big gulp of golden light when we need to. And our protection and our gold from our angels. All right. Now let's come back. Bringing our awareness back together again to our countries, to our provinces or territories or states, our towns, townships, whatever they are. And seeing our beautiful bodies as we enter our rooms, giving thanks for all that we have here, giving thanks for the love around us. Now, if you're like me, you're going to jump back in your body feet first, or you can glide in and do a backflip. Completely back in the physical form. Start moving your toes, your fingertips, rocking again, feeling Mother Earth as she holds us, like a little baby cradled in her arms. We're back home. Let's go ahead and give ourselves a little hug here. Breathing it in, breathing it out. Let's give it an I am. I am love. I am understanding. I am the universe. All right. Rub your hands slightly if you want to. Push down lightly on your thighs. Push them back in. You can even rub your crown chakra if you want to. I like to do that. Ooh, and if you do that, go ahead and hit at the base of your skull, right back there, your medulla oblongata. That kind of releases some endorphins with your vagus nerve. And we're back. Hershey. As soon as I touched down, I started sneezing. Oh, went through some allergy fields. Sneezing, a good sneeze, a good loud sneeze is really good for your body too. It lets go of a lot of stuff. Yeah, I love all the golden light energy too, Lauren. It's beautiful, isn't it? The other great breathing exercise is yawning. So, especially if you're in a place where you're a little bit, people won't look at you funny, like a job interview or something. Hershey, like 20 times in a row you sneezed. You were releasing a lot of stuff, honey. That is excellent. That is amazing. Wow, cool. So that yawning exercise is a lot like Kundalini breath, where they, it's a lot. So it's, oh, you yawned right before I said that, Maruta. Yeah. Yeah. We're all on it, aren't we? We don't really need those words anymore. Since you shared that the other day, Terry, about yawning, I noticed I yawn a lot while meditating. Yeah, Annie Bear. It's so good for you. And we're taught to stifle our yawns, right? To stifle a lot, we're taught. Man, it's just not fair. So yawning is so good. Yeah. Oh. Hershey says, I never felt that before. I actually do feel better. Sweet. Good, honey. Oh, Miss Charlotte says, I think my guides breathe me when I meditate because I keep yawning when doing it. They do. Yeah. Your guides and your higher self take over. When you get to that space, and we do that sometimes, we didn't today, but talk about it, but we're there. And it's that higher self, that super consciousness. And it's the space between time, space between thoughts, space between breaths. Oh, flowing. You wanted to stay there. It's so beautiful, right? Oh, Miss Charlotte says, I live on my own. I yawn, among other things, freely. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. And spitting. That's another thing that's really good for you, to let go of. You want to go out in your backyard and spit a little bit and release things to the earth. So when things get hard, you can scream, you can spit. And like Debbie was here the other day when we were talking about that, taking a wee on the tree. So you can even do that to let go. I know I've been in Buddhist temples before where there's a Rinpoche that'll come in and they go around with it's water mixed with milk and honey. And you take a little sip and you spit in a little bowl when you're getting spitting mad. LOL. All right, Maruta? Yeah. Right? Yep. Gotta let it out, man. You can't keep that bottled up inside, can you? I don't know about anybody else, but I think I'm going to be rocking all day long with Mother Earth today. That's so funny. Yeah. Kids do that naturally, don't they? They rock. And if you go to a monastery, you'll see the monks doing that too. rocking while they pray. And sometimes you'll see the priests, or the nuns. I don't know if Catholic priests do it or not. Hmm. Oh well. Anyway, it's nice to feel that rhythm of the earth, isn't it? Annie Bear says, I had an arrogant friend for years ago who went to temples and priests there, monastery, all spit on her head. Oh, yeah, that's funny. She thought it was a blessing and you weren't so sure, Annie Bear. That's pretty funny. Well, you're not supposed to touch the head of a monk, or a Rinpoche. So, but they can touch our heads. Maybe it was an opening. Who knows? I don't know. It does soothe you, rocking, right? Yeah. I don't know if any of you have loved ones on the autism spectrum, but I do. And that rocking is a really good thing. And shaking. And a lot of times you'll see kids on the spectrum or adults, and they're doing this. And sometimes I do that when I'm too excited or too sad. And it lets a lot out, It does. It's like a big energy thing. It feels really good. Oh, Lauren, you're Greek and spitting is not a blessing. Hello. That's the way I was taught. Young lady, don't even think about it. Teal Swan says when she meditates, my head just goes in different directions slowly. Oh, yeah, that happens too. Hershey. Yeah, when you meet a Buddhist monk or a Rinpoche, don't touch them on the head. Yeah. Teresa, spitting grosses you out. So my daughter was in Kathmandu for a long time, working at this monastery that we became associated with, and they're just lovely. I'll post some pictures of them. We talk a lot. Well, every other week I talk to Dawa, and anyway, it was in Kathmandu, and it's a valley town. It's in the valley, and everybody spits because all the dust settles in there, and it can't get out because of all that. And so we call that a Nepali good morning. Everybody's walking around spitting. Grandmas, kids, everybody letting it out. It's just a cultural thing. And Ingrid got so that, that's a healthy way, Mom. You don't want that stuff in your body. You want to keep it in. Marina says, my boyfriend's sister is trying to force their parents into a nursing home so she can take over the house and money. It's quite upsetting. Wouldn't mind spitting on her. Go outside and imagine it. Yeah, let it out, man. Let it out. I'm sorry about that, Marina. That's sad. My grandson that lives with us is autistic. His release is bouncing on the large exercise balls. Oh, Lauren, that's wonderful. Yeah, that's beautiful that he's got that and that you're with him and you're so understanding about that. Hershey says, I wasn't raised to spit unless I want to fight, so I'll probably pass on spitting. Good idea. Right? Because everybody's got a different way to release. It doesn't work for everybody. Oh, yeah, Maruda. I hope that somebody's going to take care of that for them. Oh, Annie Bear spits on rare occasions to end an energy. Yeah. In the United States, nursing homes cost more than living at home. I know when my dad and my stepmom were sick, and they were both sick at the same time. And my dad had been a caregiver for her for years, and we hadn't understood that she had dementia. And it was he wouldn't let us come over to the house or anything, and he was like, no, 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 we'll meet at the restaurant for lunch. So and then when we finally figured out what was going on, they were both in the hospital at the same time. His body had run down, and he'd gotten really bad heart problems. And so anyway, they had 24-hour caregivers that came in. And it was very expensive, but it was a lot less than both of them going to a home. Plus, they can't always stay together at the home, just because one might need more care, assisted living. So, rude. Okay. Oh, we already said that. Clap loudly to the west. Anywhere says, clap loudly to the west. Yeah, there. Okay. Maybe folks can write up papers with all that money. It can never go to her if she puts them in a nursing home without official medical reasons. Oh, Teresa Ford. That's a great job. Oh, he's in another state and can't live. Yeah, can't leave. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened with us, is that they would have put my stepmom, and she was a lovely woman. And I don't know about you guys, but when people get elder, or sometimes when they're facing, their death, or they're ill or something, they just get in a beautiful, not everyone, but a lot of them, they come back to that joy of being a child, because everything is like a brand new day to them, right? It's such a blessing to be around them at that time. Karen says, I'm blessed with having my parents' house to live in with my brother and sister. We don't have to pay rent. Karen, that is a huge blessing. Yeah, my son lives with me, and I love it. I love having him here. Oh, Rita says, I'm so sorry. I've been in a similar situation with my mom before she passed. I lost the battle to keep her home, but my aunt didn't get her house because my brother stopped her. Oh, good, Hershey. I'm glad that happened. I mean, I'm sorry it happened, but I'm glad that somebody stepped in. Hello, sweet Pamela Shin. How are you today? Oh, Flowing says, I miss my parents. I wish I could take care of them again. Right, Flowing? Yeah, I do too. But they come in a lot. So it is really interesting. My mom's here all the time, and my dad's here a lot. So, and my stepmom comes in with them. I think I think my stepmom and my dad are together on the other side a lot more than my mom and my dad, even though there was a great love there. Um, just different energies. Oh, Lauren says, so interesting that assisted living is being discussed. While I was waking this morning, I was taken to where mom transitioned. Oh, left love and appreciation there. Lauren, that's beautiful, right? Maybe it is a day to honor our ancestors. Uh, yeah, because we got that rocking and that feeling of the Mother Earth holding us this morning. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Karen says, me too. Or no, her she does. Karen says, my sister and I were taking care of mom, dad, and brother. Oh, and you were still on chemo. Karen, bless you. That's a lot of work. Caregivers and early childhood teachers should be given like gold coins every day. I mean, they're amazing. Yeah. Oh, the time difference has been hard on you, Pamela. Where are you, honey? Are you in California now, or are you in Hawaii? Or did you get to go to Paris? You were talking about Paris. Okay, I asked my mom if she wanted to come and live with me, and she said no, as Charlotte says. Yeah, Flowing says, I feel them every day. Mom stopped by when I was breathing in the morning. Oh, Hershey, that's beautiful. Yeah, it's early for y'all. I appreciate you being here, Annie Bear and Pamela. You're in Arizona today. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Teresa, I bet you would have been very happy if you were given a few hours off a week. Yeah, that's how we started out, when we realized how ill they were, and then, you know, it was kind of a stroke Well, my dad had a heart attack and had some problems. And then my stepmom was falling, so she couldn't be left at home. So they were both in the doctors at the same time. And we had a talk with him, and he told them both, I'm not going to release you from the hospital unless you both have 24-hour caregivers. And that's the law. So, we looked at having people come in, but it was just once a week or something, but it wouldn't have worked. They needed to live with somebody or someone there, 12-hour shifts or something. Yeah, Lauren, you had no idea how much you needed that release. A huge part of my spirit is feeling so free this morning. I cared for my mom for 8 years. Feels like a gift she gave me. Doesn't it, Lauren? Where you can return the favor of treating them like a loved one and caring for them. It's so beautiful. Hi, Carol Lamb. Nice to see you. You set your phone for notification. Oh, good. So you can join. Good deal. And Carol, I'm just going to tell you, YouTube does funny stuff sometimes, so you might have to set it again and again, right, guys? They can be, yeah. I didn't realize it was her grabbing my pinky till you told me. I thought I was just wishing it for her. Now I'm so glad to feel her. Oh, Hershey, I'm so glad you said that. When my mom passed, of course, she had lots of friends that were psychics, and one in particular, Mary Starr. And Mary Starr was big in our lives. She would give us readings, and my sisters actually rented a house from her too. And they said it was so annoying because if anything happened, she would come over and just know that it happened. Anyway, but she always told me if I feel somebody stroking the small of my back and feel a warmth there, that's my mom. I always thought that was so beautiful. Pamela, you have nurses for both of your parents, and it's very hard. It is because if you're not there with them and you're supposed to be relaxing or getting your own life done, right? Then you're worried about what they're going through there. Or I was. Yeah. Last week, anybody says last week or so, my energy keeps making my page reload or freeze. Funny. Oh my God, right? Yeah, George does that. Every time he walks by something, it stops working. Just crazy, crazy energy lately. Oh, good, Pamela. Your brother and sister are helping. Yeah. Oh, Hershey, mine says you're going live at 12 p.m., but it's 7:11 a.m. you pop in. Huh, Hershey. I'll have to look at that. It could have been user error me because this week's a crazy week for me. So there's a bunch of stuff going on, and I've got a class I'm taking. It's for survivors of child abuse, and it's like a group therapy thing, but it's retraining your brain, like not just your spirit, because I've done all this, you know, spiritual work on it, but then getting into tonight we tell our stories, so it's going to be a big one. Teresa says, being the only living child, it was up to me to care for Dad. No one to help, feeding tube and in bed 24/7. He was in rehab when he passed. He failed to thrive and slowly faded away. He was alert, though. Oh, Teresa. I feel him coming in with a big hug for you, honey. Just beautiful energy and love for you. Oh, gentle hugs, yep. Gentle hugs and that pink energy to the small of your back. Pamela says, it's truly been a rough year with both parents in and out of hospital and siblings. Oh, I've broken down split responsibility of our parents. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. Oh, he's calling, so I'll say bye now. Thank you, everybody. Bye, Maruta. Mwah. Lots of love, honey. Lauren says, I know I need to be relaxed or calm my spirit when electronics go haywire. Used to cause light bulbs to go out. My daughter would always say, calm down, Mom, before you break all the light bulbs. Lauren, that's funny. I do that all the time too. Like my dishwasher will go out one day and my fridge and, all sorts of things go out all the time. But I know that if I give them a day, they'll go back on until they don't. Yeah. Um, oh, Hershey says that would be an emotional trigger for me if I didn't have my shadows in check. Child abuse is a lot. It's a lot, and it happens to a lot of people, male and female, um, and a lot more than we think, you know. But I've got really good care, and I'm really excited about this program because we learn so much about how to um, change the brain, rewiring the brain. It's not a it's not just therapy. It's a program for the rest of your life about how to rewire and how to change your narrative. So it's really interesting. I'm going to interview this woman. Her name is Rachel Grant. When we get done, we'll be done June 6th, and then I'm going to bring her on to interview her. Uh, and she's pretty amazing. Yeah, it is really amazing. Yeah, we'll be sending you energies daily. Lauren says, did that for my own parents for many years. I'll keep you in our heart energies. Right, Lauren? Oh, Jill Satterfeld does similar work. Okay, I'll look her up. I do really like Rachel because she's also funny. I mean, who can make you laugh when you're at a time like that? But she does. And, if you're laughing, you're able to kind of get it into your brain because those endorphins are going at the same time. And you just connect a little better. Jill Satterfeld. Look her up. Okay. When you tell your story, you rewrite it, and that's how you call it the next time. Yep, Teresa. I think that's what we're going to do tonight. So we're all going to listen to each other. And yeah, Carol says, I have great respect and empathy for all of you who are caring for aging parents. Oh, Annie Bear, blessings to you, honey. I'm going to look it up. Hershey the Shadow Reader, me too. Mostly neglect from my natural parents, but other stuff from other men. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because, when that happens to us as children, we don't have the right tools. And then we don't learn those tools because that's a stunt in our development, right? That becomes our normal. Oh, yours was anger, rage, causing my energies to go haywire. Oh, you got behavior modification therapy. Yes, a lot of this is that. A lot of this is that. Behavior modification therapy. And neglect is abuse. Love, love, love your workshop of healing. You're in, Terry. Still using the bucket. Yep, got the bucket right here. Oh, it's on its side. It's empty. It's under my desk. Wow, 17 years plus. That's amazing. Yeah, yep, still using the bucket. And if you saw my desk, I've got all these papers up of all these tools that I'm learning and looking at, and they're on my mirror. Oh, yeah. Plus, when you're shown you're not valued and you're unlikely to share pain with people who ignore you, yeah, you think you're not worthy of being shown love, right? Or anything. Oh, that's why you were perplexed last week. Learned your girlfriend's son is now in prison for luring. I was really distraught. Not sure how she is feeling. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Charlotte. Yeah. Family, you saw the bucket. Annie Bear says my room is lovely. Oh my God, Annie Bear, I have a huge pile of clothes over here. I was trying to clean out my drawers and I can't get one of them back in. I got to do that this morning, the right way in my closet. And so I've got a huge bag of, um, what are they called? Leggings. I've got one drawer that's just leggings, you know. I mean, it's t-shirts too, but so they're all over the place. I got to do that today. Neglect, sexual, physical, mental, and emotional. Turned it into rage. Hurt people that didn't know what I was going through. Yeah, so turned around, right? We do that. Yeah. Some of us just become quiet and don't use our voices, and some of us have rage, and everybody reacts out differently from it. But yeah, so I'm really using to use my voice now. So this has been a great tool, actually, being able to talk to everybody here. And yeah, the birds are chirping. Oh my God, I lost a big tree. It was my neighbor's tree and they cut it down and it was a beautiful tree. I was worried about our birds. EFT and EMDR made a huge impact to lessen your emotional pain. Owe your life to those practices. Yeah, yeah, those are big deal. We've got some of that included in this program. She's put together a grouping of different things that she uses. So I'm glad you can hear them still. Yeah. Yeah, I was worried about that, the nesting season. Yeah, all those birds. So everybody, well, everybody have a beautiful day. Um, I'm going to do my big thing tonight, and then I have a healing session tomorrow with a woman shaman, BC. So it's going to be online, but I'm real excited about that. So I'm rewarding myself well. Going to do that tomorrow and kind of just let it all out. It'd be interesting to see if she asks me to spit, right? or we on a tree. Lauren says, I love how our spirit teams have all of us together walking through so much healing together. Yes, and that's what it's all about. You know, this change on the planet, right? This healing and coming together in love. Yeah, until the next time, everybody. The divine feminine is healing. That's beautiful, Teresa. Amen. All right. Well, everybody have a beautiful, beautiful day. And Annie Bear is going to be on tomorrow at 1:30 and Central. And what else today? At 3 o'clock Central, Allie's going to be on from Heart and Soul Connected. And that'll be fun. So, Helen says, your healing will go through well. Being is grounded in that turquoise necklace, right? Oh, it's not tomorrow. You're right, Annie Bear. I'm sorry. It's Thursday. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Annie Bear. Yeah, Thursday. But today is Carol or Abby. My brain's elsewhere. Yeah. All right, everybody. Mwah. See you later. Have a good one.